see. I think it's working. Where's my hook? Don't think there's anybody here yet, but hi anyways. And hey to all the replay watchers. Let's see. What am I supposed to be doing with this? I don't even know what row I'm on. 13, I think it's 14. I guess I could count, huh? So I decided that I'm going to still go live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. or around 9 p.m. Only if I have a guest to go with me. And then on Sundays at 2, hey Jessica, at Sundays at 2 p.m. And of course, this is all Central Standard Time. I'm going to do a crochet and chat, and we'll talk a little bit about the project that I'm working on, things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so I'm on round 13, 14. My Facebook's going off right now, too. How are you doing, Jessica? I think that was my Facebook. I don't know. Yeah, it was. That was Kimber. So I am actually in the process of making a fruit bunny. It is based off of a pattern that actually Jessica sent me from the Premiere website. It was a free pattern. There's a few issues I have with this pattern, though. Oh, thank you, Ember. So I'm good. How are you? Well, please let me know if you figure out the ears. Okay, so the ears, I fudged my way through, and I might maybe have to do like a video or something showing like how I modified this particular pattern, because I modified it a lot to get it to work. I am using the Premier Parfait Chunky Fruits. I'm using the orange one right now, but I did get every flavor so that I could make all 8 bunny rabbits. The first issue I have with this particular pattern is nowhere in the pattern did I see that it says that you're supposed to color control. And you go play outside. I did not realize that I was supposed to be color controlling until I was halfway through the body. In the pictures, it shows the body being the shoo. Get out of here. Go. It shows the bodies of the bunny rabbits being the I guess you would call it flecked color. And then the ears and the head, I think, are the same color, and then the legs and the arms are the same color. I didn't realize until halfway through that I was supposed to be color controlling, and I wish that they would have let me. I wish that the pattern would have said, hey, you got to color control it, because actually I didn't color control this one, obviously, and I think I'm going to be able to get a whole bunny rabbit out of just one cake. I went and bought extra yarn thinking that this bunny rabbit was actually going to take 2 whole cakes, which is over 400 yards. How much are these? Where did I put it? These things are 262 yards. So I went out and bought extra yarn thinking I was going to need 2 of these. But the only reason that you need 2 of them is if you're going to color control. If you don't color control, you'll be fine. Another issue that I'm having with this, or I had with this particular pattern, the very next one actually was the way that they have you do the nose. They actually want you to sew on. Hey Riza, they want you to sew on the nose, but it doesn't tell you where, specifically as far as which rows to sew it between. So I actually just sewed it like right above the last, let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I sewed it to where it started right there on row 16 of the head. Don't worry, Zach, it's fine. And then it doesn't give you instructions on where to put the eyes either. It just says to follow a picture. Another thing about this pattern is a lot of the pieces start out with 6 single crochet in a magic ring. The issue with doing that is when you're using these bulky weight 5 Chanel yarns, you end up with kind of a cone head if you do that. So I had to alter that, get rid of that row completely, and start at the second row. So a lot of my, oh, it's actually a Premiere pattern. I did link it in the description box below. It's a Premiere free download pattern. So it is linked in the description. So is the yarn and the hook that I'm using. I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook, which is what the pattern calls for. But if you haven't used this particular yarn before, you will notice that this color is it's just barely slightly thinner than the solid colors. And so you can tell, maybe you guys can tell, like there's a spot right in through here where you can kind of see between the stitches, but you don't have that down here with the solid colors. And it's because this colored portion with the white flecks and stuff is a little bit thinner than the rest of the yarn. Do I snore when I sleep? I have no idea. I'm asleep. I jumped over to live soon as I could. Oh, okay. Well, I do appreciate you guys coming in. So there's that. And I used a safety nose instead of sewing the nose in. I remember I had to frog. I frogged several times, and then finally I gave up on frogging, and I was like, I'm just gonna fudge my way through this. I'm gonna take notes, and then I'm going to alter it with the next flavor, which will probably be dragon fruit, because it's the next colorway I have handy. But so also with the belly, there's a portion on the belly, and you can't see it now that I've stuffed it. But when I was making the belly, there's a portion in the pattern, and it says belly shaping, and it makes you do like 2 decreases, and then the next row you do 2 decreases, and then you increase in the next row. And I don't really understand what the point is, other than it kind of made this little dude look, before he was stuffed, he kind of looked like he had a belly button, like an outie belly button. So probably I'm just going to eliminate those rounds and just make them regular plain single crochet. I don't understand what the decreasing and then the increasing is, or why that's even a thing. And then the ears are so hard to understand. I don't know who wrote this pattern for Premiere, but I tell you what, the ears were, where's my bag? The ears were just nonsense. And the legs have some unnecessary steps that get you to the same spot as well. Danielle, belly button. It's not very well. This one had a belly button, but you can't see it after he's stuffed. You only see the belly button. Well, I mean, I guess you kind of can, maybe. Is that where it is? I don't know. Like, it's hard to tell where the belly button is once he's stuffed. But the ears... What? Why is that dirty? I don't know why that's dirty. Anyways, so the ears, the way they're written, are kind of a pain to understand. But I think I figured out a way to get the same effect that you would get by just simplifying it is basically what I did. Because I couldn't understand the written pattern, so I just made up my own, and I think they turned out really well. Now this one, of course, is slightly smaller because it's made primarily out of the middle color, and this color is a little bit thinner, but it's not gonna matter. The legs are unnecessarily complicated as well. Kiwi, you want to be quiet for a little bit? You're quiet any other time. Yeah, I know. The second I decide to go live, you want to run your little bird mouth. Any other time. Don't get froggy with me. Don't do it. Come here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You just want to stare at yourself? But yeah, I think I'll probably have to do a video. I don't want to call it rewriting the pattern, but I modified it so much that I almost kind of feel like it's my own pattern. I'm working on the first leg right now, and it had, again, a lot of unnecessary decreases and increases and things like that, and I just really simplified it and was like, we're going to do it this way because it makes it so much easier. Now the stitch counts are the same, so there's no reason to have all these unnecessary decreases and then increase the next round because it's not providing any shaping or anything. What do you want? You want a walnut? Would you like a walnut? So, I mean, otherwise it's actually a really easy pattern. It's just written really complicated. And I don't understand why that was necessary to do. I like it. It's cute. And you can see, like, in his little tail, you know, because it's made with a slightly thinner section of yarn. Nixie, if you stick around on my channel for a while, that is a possibility. But most of in fact, all of my mods are people that have been on my channel and, you know, for a while. You know, Zach, for example, has been following my channel for the entire 3 years that I've been on YouTube. 4 years. Going on 4 years now, right, Zach? I don't know. But anyways, that's kind of something I give out to the people who have been around and come to my lives regularly, things like that. So I am considering for the next bunny rabbit possibly using a 5mm hook instead of a 4.5 to compensate for these little holes that you see. I don't care for that. Hi, Funny. I'm a new sub. I live on your videos right now. Oh, well, thank you. 4 years. Yeah, you've put up with me that long. It's okay, Zach. You know, you put up with me, so you know. And same with Crystal and Ian. They put up with us, so. But yeah, I think in the next one. Oh, hi, Kate. I'm going to use a 5mm hook. Hopefully that doesn't make it too tight with the solid colors. Because the 5.5mm hook works really well with the solid colors. But that, I don't care for the little hole, like especially in the back of the bunny's tail. Like you can see the holes where you can see the stuffing. I get my whole fingernail in there. That's not cool at all. I am crocheting a fruit bunny today. The pattern is linked in the description box below. I was just discussing some of the pattern or some of the issues that I'm having with this pattern. I think I'm going to do a video tutorial on this bunny with the modifications that I made to make it a little bit easier to understand, because it was really a pain in the butt to understand the written pattern. But I do like the idea of fruit-themed bunny rabbits. Y'all know I'm obsessed with making bunny rabbits. I don't know why. I still have one down here that's I still have the cotton watermelon bunny that I need to sew together. And I'm supposed to be making a gingerbread unicorn. That's what I'm supposed to be working on. And instead I'm making bunny rabbits because I just really like bunny rabbits. But something about these fruit bunnies that I was thinking about. Did I take my meds this morning? What is today? Today's Sunday. No, I didn't. I didn't take my meds this morning. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I didn't take my meds this morning, and you can tell. Or at least I can tell. What was I saying? Anyways, in half an hour those will kick in. I don't remember what I was talking about. I know it was something about the bunnies. I don't know. It's gone now. That happens. Oh yeah, I really do. I love the idea of the fruit bunnies, the fruit themed bunnies. But that's what it was. See, the thing is, oh, that was Cash that you heard, Zach. I intend on at some point selling these guys at the farmer's market. I usually charge 3 times the cost of materials. Each one of these cakes, right now they're buy one get one, but usually they're $9.99 on the Premier website. And so, you know, like I said, I went and bought extra of these thinking that it was going to take 2 cakes to make a bunny rabbit, and I was thinking that they were going to end up being a $60 bunny rabbit because, like I said, I charge 3 times the cost of materials. But if I can manage to get one bunny out of one cake, you know, that means I can sell them for just slightly cheaper. Bye. I can sell them for a little bit cheaper at the farmer's market. which is kind of a plus. But the only way for me to do that is to not color control. Like I said, I did not realize that I had to color control this dang bunny rabbit until after the fact. Which, speaking of the farmer's market, we will probably not be doing the farmer's market for the next couple of weeks. My friend Danielle, I know y'all have heard me mention her a few times. So she has an elderly pup named Camo who got hurt and it got infected really bad. I was going to show a picture, but then it dawned on me that I can't do that because the picture is on my phone. But anyways, so Camo got injured and then he had to have surgery. And Camo is 13 years old. He's a very elderly dog. You know, one of the other dogs got him. I don't know if it was because they were playing too rough or if, you know, I don't know. But Camo got injured and then it got infected. And I know yesterday he had surgery and it did not look pretty. They had to remove quite a bit of skin from behind his ear and down his neck, and he had a drain tube to drain any infection that was left out. But he's got to go to weekly vet visits. The lady said that he'll probably be needing to go in weekly, and I know his next appointment, I think she said was Saturday. So I'm thinking we're going to take a break from the farmer's market, at least until Camo gets up on his feet and he's not having regular visits. Danielle doesn't even know I decided this yet. But I feel like she's got to be home with her fur baby as much as possible. She's got 3 other fur babies. And of course, she's having to try to separate them all out so they don't, you know, mess with Camo. He's an old man. He's an old man. She got another one named Mia. She's an ancient old lady. They're both very chill. And they got 2 young ones. And Diesel is just like, throw the ball. And Neville, I think, is the youngest, and he's kind of skittish. He was a feral pup. And they're trying to get him used to people and whatnot. But I didn't even tell Danielle yet that she might know now because I know she popped up in the chat, so she might know now. But I kind of was thinking that until Camo gets you know, a little better, that maybe we'd take some time off from the farmer's market. We're having to right now just simply because I don't have anything made up for the farmer's market. I'm sold out of stuffs and you know, but if he is still down and out, even when I do have inventory, I want her to put him first because me and the farmer's market, we don't matter. That puppy is much more important. What is everybody else working on today? I know Zach is probably just sitting back and resting, which is exactly what he needs to be doing. Cheese and anchovies. Ew, anchovies, Zach. Why would you want to eat anchovy anything? I hope that's not what you're eating. That's grody. 2 decrease. Well, my chat went quiet. So I picked 2 p.m. on a Sunday specifically to do these crochet and chats because YouTube says that most of my viewers are active on my channel at 2 p.m. on Sunday. So I thought that would be a good time to go live. I've got a child's cowl hood combo to finish. I was supposed to have it done already. See, that's how I feel about the unicorn. The unicorn is actually for an Etsy order. I don't have to have it shipped out until the 22nd or the 21st. But I've made so many of those in the last, I don't know, month, because I think I made 2 of them in November, and then I got the order for the 3rd one. My mom must be here. I can tell whether or not my mom's here. My mom or my dad is home. I can tell based off the way Cash is whimpering. But I lost my train of thought again. What happened? Where did it go? I made those off on you if I do. I'm sorry. Don't apologize, Zach. You've been sick. I don't expect nothing out of you, sir. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, and I don't know what. I'm sorry. Oh, well, Camo Baby says hi. He was so miserable, y'all. He was trembling and whimpering because she had put him in the car, and I sat in the car with him while she went and got his meds, and he was in there just trembling and whimpering, and yeah. He finally seemed to calm down a little bit and was lifting his head while we were driving, but he must have been miserable. I think he's happy to be home. By the way, Danielle, we're not doing the farmer's market till Camo gets a little better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's either my dad or my mom. So Megan just she one of her female goats, her nannies, they're called nannies, I think. They the neighbor's billy goat got into our pasture and got one of her female goats. He's still feisty as hell. And I didn't know that she even had a pregnant goat, but this goat had quadruplets. 3 girls and 1 boy, and they're tiny little things, obviously, because there was 4 of them in there. But apparently last night we had baby goats. She said blame it on Camo. I am gonna blame it on Camo. You're crazy. And the fact that, I don't have any inventory, but, I'm working on it. I've got fruit bunnies that I'm making, okay? Except we can't sell any of the fruit bunnies at the farmer's market until I have at least 1 of each color made up, because I want a picture with all 8 bunnies in it. I got all these stipulations for stuff. But probably I am definitely pretty much decided I'm going to do a tutorial on how that I did the bunny rabbits, and then link the free pattern. Is it him getting better or low inventory? It's both. It's both. It really is both. See, him getting better gives me more time to fix the low inventory problem. I'm going to just listen now because I'm half asleep. All right. That's fine, Zach. Danielle, I'm going to give you a blue dress. I don't know if you know what that means. Just because I know, like, Zach's going to take a nap, and I do need a moderator just because it's live. I'll give you a job, man. But look at this bunny's feet. His back legs are huge. They're huge, huge. I don't know. But I do want a picture of all 8 different bunnies in the same picture. I'm not going to color control any of them, I don't think. Just because I don't like color controlling stuff. I like the yarns to play out whichever way. And it makes each, you could order 3 of the orange bunnies and they're all going to be a little bit different. So I really like that idea of just letting the yarn play out itself. You're headed to the Grange? Are you coming to see me? She said, I'm not coming to see you. I don't want to see you. Are you working today? No, you're off till Monday. I also have an entire top that I need to finish filming as well, but I definitely think I'm going to do a video version of how I did the bunny rabbits, because it is really hard to understand. Jessica, I'm assuming that you tried to do the bunny rabbit as well, and that's why you were asking about the ears. Food first, because husband is getting feral. Ah, what you getting for food? I like food. I don't have any money for food right now. And I'm supposed to be on a diet. Casey keeps reminding me. Except I have that tiramisu cake in there and it's really good. And yeah, I was snacking on it last night. And she tried to call me out on it. And I was like, you know what? I don't even snack unless you're here getting up at midnight talking about, I'm hungry, Mom. Okay, let me go feed you. It's the kids' fault. It's not my fault. I did get 2 pounds of baby carrots to start snacking on whenever I'm hungry. And I got that light and fit Dannon Greek yogurt. I got it in the tiramisu flavor. It doesn't taste good. Meet us at Sealand with you. Okay. I tried to make one out of the banana color and got frustrated with it and put it in timeout. Alright, so yeah, I will definitely do a tutorial on how I managed to do this bunny rabbit. And then, is my dad supposed to meet you at Sealand? Or do I need to go? I don't, okay. So y'all might have to walk with me because I don't even know if my dad's here. That could have been Mom coming to look at baby goats. Let me finish this row real quick. And don't laugh at me if you get a shot of up my nose while we're walking down the stairs. I'll put that there. Kiwi, don't you poo on any of my bunny rabbit parts, okay? Yeah, that's and Jessica, that's exactly what my body initially came out as, is a pear with a belly button. Ugh. You can see probably my ceiling that's got a butt ton of spiders all over it. Ugh. We are we? I don't eat steak. Probably he done left without me. Because nobody said nothing to me about no steak dinner. Benjamin's clothes are dried. Dad? Danielle said for you to scoop me up and meet her and Angelo at Sealand.
Nope.
He said nope.
I got dinner tonight with Mom and David.
Oh, he's going to dinner with Mom and David.
Or else I would.
Or else he would. Okay, well, I don't have any money. Also, I don't know what's at Sealand. Do they have burgers at Sealand? Dad, can I have $20 to go out to eat with Angelo and Danielle?
I guess so.
You're gonna give me $20?
Is $20 gonna be enough?
Well, I was only planning on paying for myself.
Oh. Yeah, I'll give you $20.
Dad, Danielle, come and get me. Dad's gonna give me $20 for dinner / lunch.
Let me make sure I have $20.
Okay.
I have it. I just might have to go to the bank.
This is the weirdest live ever. I can take y'all out to see my puppies, though. Y'all always hear barking. Hi, guys. Want to say hi? Hi. Say hi. I don't know how much of it y'all are seeing, but we are coming to get you. All right, guys. No. You stay outside where Poppy put you. All right, guys. I guess I am going to go out to eat with Danielle and her husband. So I guess I got to go get dressed. I will see you guys Thursday. I'm supposed to be going live with Lori. I will do some more chatting about crochet then. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.